Traditionally, crabs are fed with trash fishes and clams in aquaculture. But regular availability of these feedstuff is a constraint, and storage of these feedstuff pose a big problem in coastal villages. To overcome these constraints, the Central Institute of Brackish-Water Aquaculture has developed formulated feed for culture of aquatic animals.
Women in India have contributed significantly to the growth of the country as well as to the household income. You find that this more so in the case when you go along the coastal areas. You find that in capture fisheries, as the men bring in the catch from the sea, you find that the women are the first ones to take the catch and segregate the catch, and they are both involved in auctioning and as well as domestic marketing. In the field of aquaculture, women are employed in hatcheries and in farm-based feed preparations and in managing the farm. They are also increasingly be involved in crab fattening and other allied sectors. Recognizing the importance of women, SIBA has been involved for the past 8 years in trying to downscale the technologies we developed so that they can be easily applied by women. For example, we have taken the technology of feed production, crab fattening, as well as value addition, and developed it in such a way that it will be easy for women to apply the technology and generate income. SIBA has trained about 200 women in the 3 technologies. You will find that the increasing involvement of women has been parallel with the development of self-help groups where 10 to 12 women come together. And there are many government policies in support of this. From SIBA's side, we hope that all those people who are seeing this video film will see how it is easy to adopt the technologies that we have put forth and increase the livelihood of women. And I do hope more and more women will come and adopt these technologies. We have captured the step-by-step process of adoption of SIBA technology on aqua feed formulation by these self-help groups.
SIBA also conducted training programs for the coastal women self-help groups on formulated aqua feed preparation and usage in order to take up aqua feed making as a livelihood option. Farm-made feed produced by the Women's Self-Help Group can be marketed to nearby aqua farmers in addition to catering to the needs of the aqua farming activity carried out by the Women's Self-Help Groups in that area. Manufacturing aqua feeds in small-scale units facilitate the use of unconventional ingredients which cannot be utilized by commercial feed manufacturers, and majority of the ingredients are sourced locally. Any unutilized raw material from marine origin can be included in the farm-made aqua feed very effectively. The common marine protein sources used are dry fish, fish meal, acetus, prawn head waste, and squid waste. The plant protein sources are cotton seed meal, gingerly oil cake, and groundnut oil cake. The energy sources are rice, maida, and pearl millet. Preparation of farm-made feed. Weighing the raw material. According to the formula, all the dry solid ingredients are weighed one by one and heaped on the floor. All the weighed ingredients kept in the form of a heap are mixed thoroughly upside down for 2 times. The mixed ingredients are grinded using the grinder. First, the materials are coarsely powdered and then they are finely powdered. The powdered materials are passed through the sieve assembly. This process helps to remove the unpowdered particles. The powdered materials are put into the mixer. The materials in the fine form like binder, mineral and vitamin are added at this stage in the mixer. After mixing for 5 minutes, the liquid ingredients like fish oil and lecithin are added. The required quantity of water is also added in the mixer. Normally, it takes 10 to 15 minutes for uniform mixing. The mixed materials are put in the cooking machine. This improves the digestibility of the feed and destroys the pathogenic microbes present, if any. The size of the feed can be changed by changing the dye. The length of the pellet can also be made to the required size with the help of cutter. The cooked feed materials are made into pellets by passing through the pelletizer. The pellets coming out of the pelletizer are collected in a tray for drying. The wet pellet produce collected in the tray are kept in a dryer at 105 degrees centigrade till the moisture level in the pellet is reduced below 12%. During the drying process, the pellets should be periodically turned upside down to help in uniform drying of the material. The dried materials with less than 12% moisture are sieved to remove the finer particles. Packing and marketing. Pellets are weighed and packed according to the requirement in the polythene bags with liner. This finished feed is ready for sale and can be marketed as such. This small-scale aqua feed unit operated by the Women's Self-Help Group can produce 200 kilograms of feed per day. This unit can be installed with an investment of 4 to 5 lakh rupees. Production cost of this farm-made feed works out to 20 to 25 rupees per kilogram and can be sold by a margin of 5 rupees per kilogram of feed. The crab feed prepared in the feed mill is being used for crab fattening in pens and cages by the women's self-help groups in their nearby areas. The shrimp feed and fish feed prepared are marketed in the adjoining coastal areas. This avocation of aqua feed production is suitable for women in coastal areas as a means of useful utilization of their leisure time and income generation.
We are from Sakti Feed Producing Group. The Central Institute of Brackish Water Aquaculture, SIBA, is in Pattanampakam. They offer guidance to women's self-help groups. When we spoke to them, we told them that our area is a fisherman area. We asked what business can we do with our own resources that will give us good profit. They said we can supply feed. They asked us whether we were ready to take proper training. Then they came to our village and offered to train 25 women from our village. They said they will give us training in preparing these kinds of feeds. We went to Muttukadu field station of SIBA, where the feed mill is located, and underwent 2 training courses in aqua feed making. There are many crab farms and pens nearby. Moreover, there is great demand for aqua feeds. With hopes that we can supply feed to all these aqua farms, we requested them to help us in starting a feed mill. For the past 3 years, with hopes the DBT project, they have been helping us in this technology. Now the feed mills have been established in our village. All machines have been installed and we find the new technology easy to adopt and handle. We do not have any fear in handling these equipments. Now SIBA is also helping us in marketing the feed which we make. We also visit the local farms for marketing. In order to ascertain the nutritional quality of the feed we make, every time we take it to SIBA and analyze the protein content, moisture, energy, etc. They test the feed and give the results to us. The aqua farms that we approach for marketing place their order seeing the result report of SIBA. Now totally we have got orders for 2 tons of feed.
The scientists of SIBA interacted with the women's self-help groups and inquired about the improvement of their livelihood after they have adopted the SIBA technology in the production of aqua feed through the feed mill installed in their village. Dr. S. Ayyappan, Director General ICAR, visited the site and appreciated the efforts of SIBA and the women's self-help groups.